Hello and welcome to the studio. I'm Joe. I'm here with Liz. How are you doing, Liz?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, uh, the weekend for one. But I'm also looking forward to talking to everybody here at the studio. Um, what are we going to be discussing today?
So, by the way, I totally agree with you. The weekend's coming, so really
Yeah,
excited.
really excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
But today, I don't know if you remember from last week, but I think we gave everybody a little bit of a giveaway. It's a little fly.
Yeah.
So we're asking the question of should children do chores
hmm
to earn pocket money?
Yeah. It's definitely something to think about. I mean, when I was younger, I didn't actually have to do many chores. Every now and then I do some chores, but I wouldn't have like a regular thing that I do each week or anything like that. And my parents, I was lucky enough to get some pocket money, around £5 a week, which I got to go out and spend with my friends. So yeah, I was quite lucky in that sense. But it is something to think about, isn't it? If kids should be doing chores. So yeah, I mean, what's kind of maybe your experience with it all? Maybe when you were younger.
Well, you said you've got £5, and I know we spoke before this, just to, I think to see where we were both at with it. But it's quite funny, the age difference and the amount of money difference.
Yeah.
So I got £3,
£3.
which at the time it wasn't a bad amount of money. I think probably it's the equivalent to £10 now.
Oh, that is good. That is good.
Yeah. So could be a bit controversial, isn't it? Because this isn't facts and figures. This isn't statistics.
No.
This is, you will find parents who have a different opinion, as well as, aunties, caregivers.
Of course.
And I'm an auntie, not a mum.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of those things that I think we're all entitled to a bit of an opinion about as well.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't have kids.
No.
But I would think that when I am older and when I do have kids, I would make them do chores for pocket money. I think having like a weekly rota would be the right thing. First of all, it would help the parents or the caregivers, or it would help them out where they don't have to do all of the chores. But it also, I think, it gives them something to earn the money rather than just giving them money.
Yeah.
You're never just going to be given money in life, are you?
But
really?
you were. See, this is.
I know
going to
I
be the counter here.
I know I was, but I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a bad thing. I don't think I ever. I mean, maybe I did take it for, take advantage of it a bit. But I think it would have been better if I was doing chores. I mean, like I was saying to you, a moment ago, before we just started, my sister is moving out, and all of those chores, just washing up, hoovering, what else is there? There's like loads of things. There's loads of things that she'll have to be doing, dusting, everything like that. She's going to have to do all of that. Even like the washing, like the washing machine, things like that. Not used to doing it at all. I'll be honest. I don't usually wash my own clothes. I put it in the wash. My dad ends up washing it.
Magic of
I know,
parents.
and then it ends up on my bed, all nicely folded.
But they don't put it on.
But that's what I mean. That's something that I'm going to have to learn when I move out, and that's something my sister's going to have to learn now that she's moved out. But maybe it would have been good if we were doing it earlier on, that she can just go out and she knows exactly what she's doing.
Yeah. But
So.
I'm going to take a slightly different angle at this, I think. I'm going to disagree and say I don't think that children should do chores to earn pocket money. But I do think that children should do chores.
Okay.
And the reason that I think this is because, it will depend on everybody's circumstances as well. Because some parents will not be able to afford to give children money.
Yeah, of course.
And people's circumstances can change. So they may be able to afford it one time and then something can happen and it changes the situation. I think it's not necessarily a bad thing, to pay children to do their chores, but if there's that, it's contingent on getting paid. What happens then if there isn't any money there? Do the children just not help out?
Yeah, I do see what you mean. Maybe it's just more getting into a good habit of doing those chores without any kind of reward for it. So it, becomes a normality kind of thing rather than something that they do because they want the money. So yeah, no, that is a good point. I think it's just, it's important to learn those life skills. I mean, it's something that everybody will have to do when they do move out and when they do have their own place, and them kind of things is something that, again, I was quite lucky with my parents. Were very, I was used to my parents doing them all. But since I've got a bit older, I mean, I'm the one who, maybe I don't do enough around the house, but I clean my room, I obviously change my bed, everything like that. I do all of that kind of stuff, which again, I wasn't used to doing when I was younger. But it's something, again, that we'll have to do when we're moved out.
Yeah, so, not everybody develops those life skills, and they are life skills, aren't they? Being able to cook, because you've started cooking now.
Yeah, I mean, cooking is it. I mean, that's maybe something you want to be careful with younger kids, but when maybe you start out with them, cooking with them, and I mean, like now I'm usually doing the roast dinner on the Sunday, and it gives my parents a day off in a way. I'm the one who does the cooking for that day, and it gives them a time to have a bit of a break.
Well, that's it. I mean, I'm now going to switch sides and side in with you and just say that actually one of the pros of paying children to do their chores is that they do get the opportunity then to learn a bit about money management, so that they can save their pocket money. I mean, it's not to say it's contingent on chores, but it's the double whammy of responsibility, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. I think that is a really good point, actually. I mean, when I was growing up, the £5 I would get, I'd usually spend it quite quickly, and then it would come to maybe, there would be a new game that came out or something that I'd want for my PlayStation, and it was like £30-40, and I'd be like, oh, I want this game, can I get it? And they'd be like, no, you either save your pocket money or you wait until your birthday or Christmas or something like that. So, and then I'd learnt to save that £5, just be like, I can't spend it, I want this game. So that is a really good point, money management.
Yeah. But the thing is, these things have a way of working themselves out. I mean, you learn from your mistakes. Well, most people do, and not everybody does, obviously. Yeah. But like you said, if your sister's maybe not so used to doing everything, and now she's moving into a new place, and she's got this coming to her, basically.
Yeah, it's going to be a big change where she's doing everything.
Yeah.
So. But it's definitely something, we want to hear from you as well. If you've got any opinions on it, then please, put it in the chat or contact us about it, because it is a conversation that we like to have, really.
Well, yeah, definitely. And don't be shocked by, an opinion that may be completely different to your own, or don't be scared to put a completely different opinion on, because parenting styles, if you're a parent, a caregiver, auntie, uncle, whatever you are, or if you're just friends of a family, your ideas, they're all valuable, they all matter, because parenting styles do vary, and there's pros and cons to this, isn't there? And it's one of those things you just tend to work out.
It's something that it does end up working out, but it's it's an interesting conversation. Again, if you've got any opinions on it, please put them in the chat. I'm looking at that chat now, so if you've got any opinions on it, please let us know, and we can read those out and maybe discuss those. But maybe we'll come back to this. But what I wanted to do is just talk about a couple of different things going on around life, and we've got a lot going on at the moment. Is something new that I'm starting, and it's going to be on our TikTok account. Now, I don't think many people probably know we have a TikTok account. We haven't really been too active on it at the moment, but it's called Live Streams UK, and we're just starting today Thy Kingdom Come. It's between Ascension and Pentecost, and it's 11 days of prayer and celebrating prayer. Now, I'm going to put my first video onto TikTok today, and it's going to be a bit about prayer. We've got a prayer from Bernard that I'm going to be reading out, and then discussing a little bit about. And I think it's important to look at celebrating prayer. It's something that obviously as Christians that we look at on a day-to-day basis, or that we do on a day-to-day basis. So it's it's something to celebrate. So I'll be starting that. If you would like to watch those videos, please follow our TikTok account again, Livestreams UK. And maybe it's something, if you have any prayers or any wishes that you would like to for me to discuss or to talk about on that, then again, please contact us through our social media accounts or here through our contact details, and it might be something I can discuss and look at on those videos.
But I think as well, a lot of people say to me, "Oh, I don't know how to pray," and it's not that people don't know how to pray; it's that they think that it should sound like a poem or something, that it should be really well put together and it should be perfect. But actually, it's not always like that. Do you want to skip to the video and then?
I'll put that on. So I'm going to quickly, 1 second. I'm going to quickly put on a video. This one is about St. Sed's and about things that are going on around here. So let me just put that on for you now.
I'm Reverend Bernard, curate at Livestreams Churches.
Hi, I'm Cornelia Noguiu, ordinand in Church of England.
We are here to say hello to you.
We are here every Sunday, but a day in the week time, there's somebody here waiting for you.
Especially Wednesday, starting with 2 o'clock to 3:30. But as soon as possible, we will be back here every single day to meet you, to have a talk, and just to help each other.
The reason we are here is to worship God, but we are here even to speak with you, to listen your story, to grow together, to make friends each other.
Starting in 1953, when the first stone for this building was laid, this church, this place, had a good role in developing the identity of the area. The people met here, the people knew each other, the people create friendship. I know that in the history of this church, there were a few hiccups, as was before 2018, and especially in the pandemic time.
It was a hard time for each of us, but now more than ever, we need to come out, we need to meet together, we need to share a cup of tea, a coffee, a biscuit. It is time.
Then we try now to open this building for you, to create again possibility to meet in a friendly place, in a safe place, and to open ourselves to each other, how to continue to build the identity of this area, of this neighborhood.
So believe me, when you'll come here, you'll enjoy it. You will meet here special people waiting for you. You'll meet here special people who listen your story and pray for you, help you if you need. Why not?
For now, from outside of the church, about history, about neighborhood, we will stop here. But you will find other information about the sanctuary where we worship, or from inside the building where you can meet when the weather is not so beautiful as is today.
So please, do not let us to wait here. Come and visit us.
See you soon for more information about the sanctuary and our presence here.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice day. Stay safe. Visit us.
Bye, see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so that was a clip from Bernard and Cornelia, and I think what that clip is really saying to us is it's about connecting online and meeting in person. It's about coming to St. Sed's and meet, again, we'll be here. Obviously, other people, part of the live streams team, are here from time to time, and we would love to see you, meet you all, and talk to you about whatever you feel like you'd like to discuss with us. We've got a lot of things going on here. Liz will talk about a couple of things going on in the near future. But if you've got anything you'd like to do here, then let us know. We've got this space and we want to utilise it as much as we can. I mean, I know ideally for me, I'd love to see something happening every single day here. But it's about getting more people involved, really.
Yeah.
I know we're thinking about starting a book club, so that will be something possibly that we'll be starting. So if you're interested in that at all, then please, contact us. But yeah, what other things have we got going on here in the near future?
So next week we've got the Jubilee celebrations, haven't we? And on Wednesday from 11 o'clock we've got a Jubilee picnic. It's kind of like a relaxed, easing you into the long weekend ahead. And it's just basically bring your own lunch and you can enjoy it here on the beautiful green space outside the church. We'll have music, some crafts and decorate your own biscuits, so it's perfect for all the family, I think.
I mean, really looking forward to it. It's going to be a nice, relaxing morning. We've got things on our social media, a bit more information about that if you do want to find out a bit more. But it's not just even here. We've got the garden party at 213 at St Stephen's, and then we've also got the big kind of barbecue at St Peter's as well on the Friday. So a lot going on over the Jubilee. You're talking about the possibility of a crafts morning.
Oh yeah, it's not a possibility anymore. It's actually in the works. So on Friday the 10th of June is the start of Bring Your Own Craft Cafe. So whatever you enjoy doing, as long as it doesn't mean bringing a big van full of equipment, something like sewing, knitting, art, jewellery making, these type of things that you like to do. Why not come here where there's a different sort of change of scenery and be around other people? The cafe will be open, we'll have some music on. It's just a nice opportunity to either come and do your craft or to come do your craft among other people who do their craft.
It's about becoming a bit more of a social place. That's kind of what we want for St Sed's. We want more people to feel welcome here. And again, we're planning on a lot of different things, so please stay tuned again to all our social media accounts, and I'm sure there may be something that pops up that you think, I'd like to go to that. So another thing that we've got that's going to be starting very soon is Colin's bike ride. Now this is a big fundraiser for St Stephen's, and it's something that I've looked at quite a lot, and it's really interesting to see him visit all the cathedrals, going all the way up north and visiting everything. So it's going to be a really exciting journey, and I know we've spoke about the possibility of him doing a little live stream each day whilst he's on his cycle ride. Obviously I don't know how easy that's going to be for him whilst he's cycling, but that might be something that again you can stay tuned for. And it's that's going to be really interesting. But I've got a little clip for you of that, so I'm going to play that for you now. And again, if you've got any kind of anything you want to look at, if you want to maybe speak to Colin about his bike ride, or if you want to just contact us about anything, then feel free to contact us through one of those links there, or again message us on social media. So that's just a little advert there about Colin's bike ride coming up. So yeah, again, if you would like to possibly donate, again, go back on this video. You can scan that QR code or just visit the Just Giving page. And obviously, that's the main reason he is doing it. The fundraising for St. Sed's, as we want to make that a
and I think
area.
As Kingdom Come's coming, you're starting it tomorrow, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad idea to keep Colin in your prayers as he's preparing now, because he's training, isn't he? And I think if anybody saw his sermon on Sunday, it kind of tells that he's preparing kind of mentally for it as well, looking at the maps and the routes and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big thing, 1,000 miles, it's not an easy task, is it? So it's a lot of preparation that he's going to need to do mentally and physically. But we're obviously all rooting for him, and he is in our prayers. And hopefully, again, if you through Thy Kingdom Come, it might be something that I do discuss on TikTok. Again, I do really stress that I would love to see anybody who is interested. Please look at our TikTok account, because I am going to be on there each day. Sharing different points of view of different prayers and things like that, as well as just celebrating prayer itself. So that's everything from me. Have you got anything else you'd like to mention at all, Liz?
I think that's everything.
This week. So thank you for joining us. We will be back next week, next Thursday. We actually have been talking about the possibility of changing to a different day for the studio. But that will be something that we will update you about on our social media channels if that is changed. But at the moment, again, hopefully see you next Thursday again, and we'll look forward to discussing everything with you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.